John Muir said, "When I first caught sight of Mt Shasta over the braided folds of the Sacramento Valley, I was 50 miles away and afoot, alone and weary. Yet all my blood turned to wine, and I have not been weary since." I definitely can see the majesty that John Muir describes in Mt Shasta. And Roxanne's trying to get the dogs to mush, but they're not listening. The day started, or the weekend started at Panther Meadow. They say this place is a hidden gem. I wouldn't say so. It's pretty much in the wide open, but there is just a really calming energy in the air. Being here with the dogs reminded us of the simplicity and the peace that we were looking for on this trip, just being out in nature. The practice of slowing down is often called forest bathing, and it's about immersing ourselves in the sights, the sounds, and the smells of the forest. And studies have shown that spending time in nature can reduce stress, boost our mood, and even improve focus. Forest bathing helps us to leave behind the distractions and chaos of everyday life and reconnect with ourselves. And honestly, watching our dogs here, I can see how naturally they just get it. They're in the moment. And it's such a powerful reminder for us to do the same. The moments that we shared together, Roxanne and I, building on these experiences, we just continue to be present, to just be, to soak in all the sights and the sounds around us. And honestly, we really connected to this place, Mount Shasta. As you can see, I'm zooming in on the old ski bowl. And they say this little spring actually leads into what becomes the Sacramento River. And wow, this little spring can form such a long ways away, such a big river, and really got to see some cool things. Watching all the people go up the mountain on a hike and just enjoying being out in this really sacred space, at least to the indigenous people here. There was a specific tribe called the Karuk, and they called Mount Shasta the White Mountain. But really, there were so many different tribes from all around the area that would come here to practice some spiritual and cultural importance to all the tribes. And then when we went into town, we even got a chance to find this quirky little gift shop where they sold crystals and all kinds of cool little quirky things. And it was a really cool spot. And then she actually told us about a place to go check out, a nice little hike called Fairy Falls. And we found this little fountain, and we even met some friends along the way who were hiking up to the falls as well. But watch out, because our friend almost stepped on this little guy, and all of a sudden he heard the rattle, and got his attention very quickly. But this is his spot, not ours. We're just visiting. So I guess he said, "I'll be on my merry way. You guys go on and enjoy the hike." But you could see a peek through the falls. We're almost there. And just being out here, hearing the falls, the water, seeing all the rocks and the trees, and just a beautiful sight. And really just enjoying all of nature's beauty and what it has to offer, because honestly, the sounds of nature, the smells, the sights, all really just allowed me to have some fun crawling out of here. But a little bit of forest bathing, guys. was definitely a good day. And as we wrapped up the weekend, we went into town and got a chance to eat outdoors, a little pizza shop in town here in Mt Shasta, and Rex and I are always down for some pie and maybe some beer. But we really enjoyed this little town, getting to see all the sights and do all the things of exploring a new town, getting out of our own town. We just moved to Truckee a couple years ago, but it's great to visit other little towns like Mt Shasta and really just check it out, see what it has to offer, get some grub, hang with the boys, and enjoy some sunsets and this alpenglow on Mt Shasta. Wow, what a treat that was to end our weekend. But the boys, they loved it too. Anytime we can have a little family weekend all together, getting outdoors and spending some quality time, we sure did. Just be.